titties like you wanted me, calling me all the time like Blondie. Check out my Chrissy behind, it's fine all of the time.
Hey everybody, this is Atticus the Death Metaler. Now, just to get all of you underway, yes, I am in working progress on a Death Metaler Cinemas episode that will probably be up at around St. Patrick's Day, so hopefully I can get things underway, make my promise as fulfilling as possible, and not be a lazy fuck after all that. Number 2, I want to give a shout out to Ready to Glare for making me want to bring this video out forth, because I watched her video on regards of my first meme connoisseur episode on Police Girl Gates. Now, this is gonna be, yes, this is a follow-up on my debut episode on meme connoisseur on the whole Police Girl Gates video that I made. I will say it was a fun video to make. It was fun. I mean, I looked up all these hilarious memes on the whole situation. I had a good laugh, hoot and holler here and there. But after watching Glare's video, I just, I had to do a follow-up and to just do this for my sake and the other party's sake. And just so you know, this is just a little bit of a heads up. Yes, I actually do contact, me and Ready to Glare actually have sort of a mutual acquaintance on Instagram, so that's kind of how this all transpired, because I actually watched her video and we had a conversation about this, and it led me to actually make this. So I think by the title of this video, you know what is gonna happen. So this is very rare for me. This is very rare since I made my apology to the Juggalos. Oh God, I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks over this, and rest in peace, Big Nick. But anyhow, this has to be made, and it needs to be said, and I think it's the right thing to do. Now, upon doing my collecting of memes on the debut episode of Meme Connoisseur, some of my friends said that Jedidiah was not cuck material, which I took all that shit, threw it out the window, as what my dad would always say, and just be blinded on, want to do this for the lulz, for the laughs, for a gag here and there, because when they see, because it's usually like with what a lot of people do when they see something hilarious, they want to be a part of something and just spread it all over just to get a hoot, holler, and a laugh. I mean, I've done this so many times with a lot of like crazy trends going on. And you know me, I love my memes. I always love my memes. That's kind of why I want to start off my series, the Meme Connoisseur, just to have a bit of a laugh and have some of my ranting thoughts and opinions on that series as well. Now, most people have not brought forth any ideas for the Meme Connoisseur yet. I want to keep this gravy train rolling for the Meme Connoisseur amongst like my other series that I'm working on right now. But it's a working process along with like other series of this channel that I have done. But I also made the second mistake of mispronouncing Jedidiah's name. Yes, it was Jedidiah. I made a tagged post on my Meme Connoisseur video on Jedi's real name. I always called him Jedidiah. But after watching Glare's video, I experienced a lot of regret and remorse on what I've done. I am making this video right now because I feel that it's the right thing to do. Most of you people will come at me saying like, what the fuck are you doing? Why was this even necessary? I think it is necessary right now. And I know things have died down to some of you people, but I mean, that Police Girl Gate that train is still going strong from a bunch of other people that are like late on the party, but I feel that it is necessary to actually make this video because it just needs to be done. Jedidiah, or Jed, if it's alright if I call you Jed, just let me know, because Jedidiah is just, it's a mouthful even though I can say it. But Jed, if you are by chance watching this, just so you know, I can just tell what you're dealing with, because what you are dealing with is a fucking handful, to say the least. And I just wanted to say, I am sorry. And I don't mean this as just, you know, a way to just get shit off my chest or just like do it, just half-ass it. I genuinely mean it, Jed. I genuinely mean it. I am so sorry with what you are dealing with right now. It must be terrible over the fact that your wife, whom was your sweetheart, and that you've developed a great relationship, resulted in all this here. I mostly want to say that I am sorry because I looked at you the first time this whole story came about, and I called you cuckold material. And now that I look at it right now after watching Ray DeGlare's video, I feel pretty bad about that. I feel very, very, very horrible. And I know most people are gonna be saying like, oh, why do you do this? I'm like, just imagine if you were in this person's shoes. It's gotta be fucking horrible. Like, people, you don't realize this, and I know a lot of people know with what I'm about to say. The internet can be absolutely ruthless. It can be unfathomably brutal when a story like this happens. I mean, take a look at Chris Chan, for instance. He's a reason why, Chris Chan's a reason why on how absolutely vicious the internet can be. When they see something, they take an opportunity, they will go above and beyond to just plaster everything on the internet for the lulz, for lolcow material. I mean, that's how Chris Chan was, Dragon Lord, Tim Box, amongst every other lolcow that I can't name off the top of my head. And Jedidiah Hall, I just can't even imagine, because I could just imagine him in this situation where they bought themselves a very comfortable home, and then all this is just blaring forth, and the neighbors are looking at him. I can just only imagine just the hurt that this guy is going through. It must suck so much. It really must. Like, I can honestly, like, it honestly sucks. Like, when I make memes or like share memes, it's mostly people that deserve the scrutiny and criticism. Like, it's because, you know, it's people that like done shit, or like, you know, they're weak and incompetent for on purpose, or just people that are just scummy people. Like, those are people that are worth making memes on. But, you know, got carried away. I did not follow my rule of wait until more information comes out. Thankfully, I watched Glare's video. We talked about it. Thus, I'm over here. And so, Jed, if you're watching this, just so you know that I am very sorry on that video that I made in regards to your wife and in many ways yourself. And I want to make this very clear. I'm not going to insult you or berate you or like humiliate you. I'm just gonna bring out an open invitation. If you come across this video, you're free to comment on your grievances on, you know, what I made on the meme connoisseur. You can come over to my Instagram and DM me. We can talk about this. If you want that debut episode of the Meme Connoisseur privatized, I can do it in a heartbeat. I can do it at a whim. I can do it at a heartbeat for your sake. I am willing to do that and start from scratch again for the Meme Connoisseur. I am willing to do that because I can just imagine how humiliated you must feel. It must feel so horrible and horrendous. My God. I've said it before in regards of a certain sack of potatoes in Marietta, Ohio, but I will say this again. Trolling can be fun. It can be absolutely fun over people that rightfully deserve it. But once again, jokes can get stale, and then everyone's all like, all right, I think the fun is over. Let's just move on to the next pile of shit. But there are some cases in which people just keep that gravy train rolling, and it goes way too fucking far. So far that a person's mental state becomes absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. This is in case of Dragon Lord. This is in case of Tim Box. It's especially in a case of Chris Chan, who was a person who was the victim of trolls up until Chris Chan fiddled his mother. It can have some consequences. It can have some serious, dire fucking consequences. That's all I gotta say. So, Jed, please, man, I'm very sorry. I'm abhorrently, terribly sorry for calling you a cuck. I did not realize the whole picture. Again, don't hesitate to leave a comment on this video. Don't hesitate to DM me on Instagram. Do not hesitate whatsoever to contact me to let me know, hey, it's all good. Take down the video. I will gladly do so. This is just my open invitation. Guys, please be civil. Please be civil. And please do not dogpile on Jed. Because, I don't know, but if you're in his position, you might feel the same situation. You might feel the same feeling as he is. So, guys, just please be civil. And I'm not sorry over what I said on Megan Hall. Usually I do not go to the length. Like, this is the first time I'm ever doing this. Well, actually, to the second time that I've done this in regards to pissing off a fuck ton of juggalos. But this is just me wanting to take some goddamn responsibility for my platform, my subscribers, or anybody that is just watching this video. Like, again, the internet can be an absolutely cruel place. It can be viscerally brutal. And I feel that when you actually look upon the errors of your own ways, and when you grow up and gain heaps of... This is going to be a fucking running joke, isn't it? Like, when you gain heaps of maturity and you realize what is going on and what you've done, how you've impacted innocent people, I feel that it is like your responsibility to step forth and actually right the wrongs that you've done. I don't know. I know I'm on my high horse, but I feel that I need to just take some responsibility for once. All right? So, responsibility. So, Jed, again, please don't hesitate. Don't be shy. I'm not going to bite. This is just, again, an open invitation to have some discussion and where we can move forward on your healing process, because there's just enough memes and enough videos in regards and mocking you as a cuck. Like, that's the one thing that any man does not want to be, a fucking cuck. Like, you don't want... I mean, God, I can't imagine how many people, like, when you're walking around town and everyone calls you cuck every fucking millisecond. It must be absolutely horrible. And you can't even like fucking get outside of your house. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. So, Jed, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you all the best of luck and all that. So, again, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for what I've done, and hoping that you deserve much better than what you are dealing with right now. And my God, my fucking God. So, what are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this video? Did you like with what I've done? Did you dislike with what I've done? Did you think it was absolutely unnecessary? Do you think it was necessary for me? Leave it all down in the comments below. Let's have a discussion. Again, guys, if Jed decides to comment, please don't dogpile on him. So, and if you do, I'm just gonna, take you off and block you. I normally don't do that, but for the sake of him, I think it's necessary. So, guys, stay tuned for more videos to come. Without further ado, ladies and gents, I am Atticus the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links in the description below. Keep it metal. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Especially you, Jed. Have an excellent and blessed day, y'all. Skull.